Alright, I'm here with another collection video, this time going over my PlayStation 1 collection. The PlayStation 1's a really cool system. A lot of games are really dated now. A lot of games haven't held up, but it still has a lot of really cool games. It's a really good RPG system, too. So I'll start off here with Broken Sword and Broken Sword 2 Smoking Mirror or something. These are kind of neat point-and-click adventure games. I have the PlayStation mouse, and that's kind of cool to use with these. Of course, they're a little bit goofy and silly, whatever, because they're old, old point-and-click adventure games, but they're pretty neat. I bought this one at MagFest 2014. Chrono Cross. I have yet to play this. I'm sorry. I haven't played Chrono Trigger yet, so I'm not going to play this, but I bought this for a pretty good price at MagFest. So I don't know much about this. I hear it's more of like a spiritual sequel to Chrono Trigger than an actual sequel, but cool. That's I'm looking at this. Oh, I don't have my I have Crash. Okay, here it is. I have Crash 1, but it's greatest hits, so I don't have it out right now. Crash Bandicoot 2 with the lenticular cover. Yeah, I forgot about that. Crash 3 Warped. And Crash Team Racing. Crash Team Racing is a pretty fun alternative to Mario Kart. It has a story mode, so it's similar to Diddy Kong Racing. It's pretty cool. Crash 2 and Crash 3 and Crash 1 they're fun platformers. I'd probably say my favorite's 3, although I haven't really finished any of them. But of what I've played, I'd have to say 3 is my favorite. They're fun platformers. They don't really, they don't compare to anything the 64 had for platformers, but they're still fun. There's nothing wrong with them. But I think stuff like Mario and Mario 64 and Banjo-Kazooie is much better. Well, this one just all these games with like multiple discs and these big cases. Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 8. And Final Fantasy 9. 8, I believe, was a Goodwill find as well as 9. I think I bought this off eBay for a good price. I've only played a little bit of 7. I know it's a lot. It's a fan favorite of many people. I really like 10, but 7's a pretty beloved game. Haven't played 8. I know a lot of people have mixed opinions on this one. I played a tiny bit of 9, and it was pretty good. I'll have to get back into these. I just don't really have too much time for these long RPGs right now. I found this at the pawn shop for like a couple, I think $3. Final Fantasy Origins, which has Final Fantasy 1 and 2 remade. So this is cool to have. Got this for really cheap at a closing store. Haven't played it. Heart of Darkness. I've heard mixed things. I've heard some people say it's interesting. Some people don't like it. So I'll have to give it a shot one day and see what it's like. This was 89 cents. The Italian Job. A racing game with Mini Coopers. Don't know. Oh, it's developed by Rockstar, I guess, of Grand Theft Auto fame. Alright. Jade Cocoon, Story of the something. I can't... Tan Mayo or something. Another PS1 RPG. This one goes under the radar a lot. Not many people, name when they say PS1 RPGs. They don't really name this one, but it's kind of like Pokemon in a way, I guess you could say. Kind of neat. Legend of the Dragoon. I got this game for honestly dirt cheap. Store closing sale. I pieced this together. So at a store closing sale, the same one I bought a bunch of games at, if you'll watch my collection videos or any of my other videos. One of my first videos, I show off some amazing... I think my first 2 videos, I show off some amazing finds I got at the store closing sale. Yeah, this is... I got all 4 discs for 60 cents, I believe, by themselves. I got the manual for like 30 cents, I believe. And then I bought this case off eBay for, I think, like $3 or $4. So I got that for really cheap. And I haven't played it yet, actually, but I know a lot of people think it's a good game, so I'll have to give it a shot. Metal Gear Solid. One of the PS1 games I think has aged pretty well, to be honest. I'm one of the people I I love Metal Gear Solid. I like the Twin Snakes better than the original, just because I know, kind of the cutscenes are goofy. Metal Gear Solid's always been goofy, so I mean, you can't hold that against it. Some of the cutscenes are goofy. People don't like the new redone voice work, or some of the mechanics from MGS2 definitely break the game in some portions, but I like it better than the original MGS. But this is still fantastic. Metal Gear Solid is a revolutionary game, and it's a very good one. And it's still, the PS1's one still holds up pretty well today. Omega Boost, I got this for really cheap. I've never played it. It's like I think it's Sony published game. Looks like it's a mech game. Pac-Man World, a fun little platformer. There's another one. This was a store in a little way away from me. I got these for really cheap. Parasite Eve, which I believe was $4.99, and Parasite Eve 2, which was $9.99. And this was a retail store. They must have just messed up. I have not played these yet either. I know like 1 is an RPG kind of, and then 2 is like a horror game. So I gotta give those a go. There's so many good PS1 games I need to give a go. Resident Evil, that box art. Ugh. Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. The first Resident Evil game is a mess. Like on the PS1, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. It's aged terribly, and I don't think it was a very good. It's not a very good game anymore. It's terrible. The remake on GameCube, there's a archives version on the Wii, and then you can download it on PSN, on maybe Xbox, I don't know. The remake's fantastic. That game's fantastic, but the original Resident Evil's terrible. Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 don't have much to say. I haven't played a lot of them, but yeah, original Resident Evil's bad. That's just a bad game. It has a lot of cool ideas, but a true masterpiece here. I bought this for like 99 cents. Rocket Power, Team Rocket Rescue. I really liked Rocket Power as a kid, so I bought this because it was cheap. This game's atrocious. It's so bad. But whatever. Probably my favorite PS1 game, Silent Hill. Really, really great. I think this game does everything that the Resident Evil 1 did wrong. The controls are a little bit better. The voice acting's not as bad. And this game actually, for a PS1 game, still has... I only played this game maybe 2012. So I didn't play it when it was first out, and like I'd seen way better graphics at the time. But yeah, this game is really good. Yeah. I really like it. It's genuinely can get a little bit spooky at times, too. Spider-Man, the old Spider-Man game, has a lot of cool ideas, made by Neversoft. And Spider-Man 2, Enter Electro, which I've never played. But the first Spider-Man game is kind of fun. I don't have a manual for this one. Spyro. I think I got that at a Goodwill for really cheap. And Spyro 3, Year of the Dragon. I like Spyro better than Crash. I think they're just more fun 3D platformers. And these are pretty fun. I like the Spyro PS1 games. I don't really know much about the other ones. Let's see here. Siphon Filter. Siphon Filter 2, I got this for a quarter at a garage sale, actually across the street from me. My neighbors were just having a garage sale, and I picked it up. And Siphon Filter 3, nah, not a big fan of the Siphon Filter games, to be honest. Maybe it's just because they haven't aged well, but I don't know. They don't really thrill me. I, for some reason, still have the complete trilogy. Don't know why. Tekken 2. Do I have any more Tekken? Yeah, I have Tekken. Tekken 3. Yeah, I like Tekken. I probably of all the I'm not a big fighting game guy, so I like fighting games that have like recognizable characters. I like Smash Brothers, Marvel vs. Capcom, Persona 4 Arena. I like stuff like that has like recognizable characters that I can enjoy. But of the games that games that don't have already established characters in a fighting game, I probably like Tekken the best of like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat. I probably like Tekken the best of like that. Tomb Raider 2, Tomb Raider 3, and Tomb Raider The Last Revelation. The Tomb Raider games really haven't aged so well. I'm sure they were revolutionary at the time. I did not play them at the time, though. I did not have a PS1 at the time. But, you know, I'm sure they were revolutionary at the time, but they really have not aged well, and they're really hard to come back to now. But Tomb Raider, the one that released in 2013, I really like that game. That game's fantastic. I think this was less than 50 cents. 007 Tomorrow Never Dies. Never played this, though. This was like $1. I've never played this either. Twisted Metal 3. I know people like Twisted Metal. I've never played one though. I'll have to give that a go. Maybe one day when I have a friend over and just mess around. I purchased this one, the final game here. I purchased this one at the same place that I got the Parasite Eve with messed up prices. And this, believe it or not, was only $15. Xenogears. And you're gonna hate me, but I haven't played this one yet either, but I really want to. Yeah, this was only like $14.99, which is crazy, because this is a pretty pricey game. But yeah, Xenogears looks really good. I have not played it yet, so don't hate me, but yeah. Alright, that's it for my PS1 collection. Don't have the biggest PS1 collection. I pretty much have everything I could want, except for, you know, a few loose ends. And then there's a ton of RPGs I'd like to get. So, if you have any recommendations, make sure to recommend them to me, because I'd love to pick up some more PS1 games. You know, tell me some of your favorite PS1 games that I don't have, or just tell me the ones that I have and I haven't played, if I should check them out. But I'd like to thank you for watching, and leave a comment. What do you want me to do for my next collection video? What collection should I show off next? Because I'm not sure. I've done most of them. I haven't done like PS2, Super Nintendo, NES, Genesis, stuff like that. That's really all I have to show off still. But yeah, leave a comment telling me if you like. I've added probably 25 new Wii games since my last collection video. Would you like to see that again? I don't know. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you'd like to see for my next collection video. And leave a like if you liked it, and I'll see you next time.